What if the underdog wasn't as disadvantaged as they seemed? A tale as old as time itself, the story of David and Goliath, is a shining example of this paradox. Our story begins in the land of Israel, where a young shepherd boy named David is chosen by God to face the towering Philistine giant Goliath. Goliath, a formidable warrior, despised David, seeing him as nothing more than a ruddy, handsome boy. He challenged David, threatening to feed his flesh to the birds and beasts. But David, a mere boy by all appearances, was not deterred. Despite the odds, he stood his ground, responding to Goliath's threats with a courage that belied his youth. "You come against me with sword and spear and javelin," he said, "but I come against you in the name of the Lord of hosts, the God of the armies of Israel, whom you have defied." David's faith was unwavering. He declared that the Lord would deliver Goliath into his hands, and that the whole world would know there is a God in Israel. He made it clear that the battle belonged to the Lord, not to the one with the most powerful weapons. As Goliath advanced to attack, David didn't retreat. Instead, he ran quickly towards the battle line to meet his adversary. He reached into his bag, took out a stone, and slung it with all his might. The stone struck Goliath on the forehead, causing the giant to fall face down on the ground. David had prevailed over the Philistine with just a sling and a stone, proving that physical might was not the decisive factor in this battle. He then ran over to the fallen giant, drew Goliath's own sword from its sheath, and cut off his head, thus marking the victory of Israel over the Philistines. The story of David and Goliath is not just a tale of an improbable victory, but a testament to the power of faith and courage. It teaches us that even when we face overwhelming odds, we should not lose hope. It reminds us that physical strength and size do not determine the outcome of a battle. Rather, it's the spirit with which we face our challenges, the courage we muster, and the faith we have in our abilities and in God. David's victory over Goliath is a beacon of hope for all who feel outnumbered, outmatched, or underqualified. It's a reminder that with faith, courage, and the right mindset, even the seemingly impossible becomes possible. In the end, it's not the size of the giant that matters, but the strength of our spirit.